Okay, all right.
Full body cavity search as well.
Oh my Jesus.
That is overkill, Amanda. Ow, ow, Amanda!
What's up, Jabroni Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Nikita episode number 3, Kill Jill. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the series. If you have, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon if you want episodes early, full, uncut, unedited, links in the description if you want any of that. If you want to show a little bit more support, head over there. I have different tiers for different levels and things of that nature. Last episode I thought was pretty good. I mean, we had our girl go into the field for the first time. We saw a backstory for her. We saw where she came from, her drugs and stuff. Well, not where she came from. We saw her when she was a teenager. I got a very strong vibe that Nikita killed her parents. Could be wrong on that, but that's the vibe I got. We saw that homeboy isn't as bad. He's not as bad as he could be. The one dude, I don't know what his name is, but one dude that Nikita has like some sort of friendship with or whatever. Yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully you guys are excited. But pretty much we're gonna get going here. Like, comment, subscribe. Here we go. Time for her to initiate sexual stuff, probably. Maybe. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna get the girl that doesn't like you.
JD.
You know, we're supposed to play nice.
Oh, I forgot. We're still on probation because of the whole you attacking me thing.
I got nothing to say about that.
There's something about me you should know.
I guess that makes sense. But maybe you don't fight the girl that you're on probation with.
Target name is Jill Morelli. Check it out.
This time.
50 grand? But how can you put a price to the truth?
We're not TMZ, Jill. We don't pay for stories. Even if it is the story of the year.
Well, that's... Why would they kill... And here's Nikita. With a shotgun. Just to spray up shotgun. I'm to blast a few fools.
Need me to clean up after your plane crash and collect the cargo. I did that.
And somebody saw you doing it. Somebody who had a video camera. Somebody who called a reporter who then called me asking about black helicopters.
Jill, if I were gonna hurt you, I would have done it already. You're at my place. They're not gonna find you here.
They? Who are they? Who are you?
I'm Nikita. I used to be one of them. I'm not anymore.
Jill Morelli got her wanted in connection with the murder of
Man,
her
I would
editor.
like...
Just heard from the on-site team. Target apartment secure.
The
They'll
Over
send in
company
a-
wants to keep what actually happened to the plane hidden. That's like...
Was the last confirmed location?
Cell
So
phone
much to the
pinged
point
off a
of killing
tower in
somebody.
Brooklyn at
That would
107
ruin his company and him, I guess.
Peter must have dumped it right after you guys botched the job. Gotta be a couple hundred miles in any direction by now. You know, widen the net, tri-state area.
And what we do know is that she's been ahead of us at each step. At a certain point, we have to consider the possibility of a leak from the inside. A high-level leak.
I'd like to rule out a data breach before we start a mole hunt.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Data breach? No way. Only person who could dream of hacking into Division is me.
Oh, shit. You just gave them...
What?
Well, you did have a prolonged interaction with Nikita directly following her reappearance. I'll call and give her instructions.
What the hell is this? I'm not a mole.
Dude is getting screwed, dude. Ultimate screw job. Why would he call? How would you know he's gonna call you?
Getting its 20
I
from
mean,
the
I guess she
GPS.
did have a timetable, but
Okay, it's either a trick or she needs to receive a call. Are we up on the carrier?
Yeah, but it looks like they've got call forwarding enabled.
Guys that repelled out of them were like commandos, but you know, instead of looking for survivors, they start hauling these huge bags out of the wreck. The bags were packed with cocaine.
holy
The whole plane was packed with coke, and these guys were just grabbing it up.
holy shit.
How do you know it was cocaine?
Because it was white
It
powder.
was either that or someone was about to bake a really big cake.
Okay, kid.
Was that really necessary?
Does she not understand that her life is in danger and she's about to be murdered? Is she that dumb? Like, lady, fuck your phone. Oh my god, it's a giant ass
Great
building.
spot to hide from a trace. Look, but don't touch.
She's not a recruit anymore.
Whose fault is that?
Ooh.
Ever since she held you hostage, Nikita has had access to highly confidential information.
Oh no, poor guy.
And if you had done your job, Nikita would still be serving us right now.
Oh shit.
You see,
He's got some
you're the one who screwed the pooch, Amanda.
spunk in him.
Okay, all right.
Full body cavity search as well.
Oh my Jesus.
That is overkill, Amanda. Ow, ow, Amanda!
Tell him it's a training exercise.
Actually, really smart. This training exercise.
Kind of government black ops unit? Maybe even mercenaries?
You need to stick with what you can prove.
About you. You were part of them. Your evidence.
I don't exist either.
Why won't you tell me what you know? Why are you protecting them?
I'm protecting you, Jill.
They're going to kill
I
you.
said if I could have gone to the press to take them down, I would have done it.
Excuse me, miss.
Oh shit. I guess she's wanted for murder, so it makes sense.
In his tooth. Nikita must have planted it there when he was passed out.
Possibly.
Oh no.
Get what out of where?
Oh no. That's why he was smiling. Oh no. They're gonna pull it out.
Amanda, I am totally sorry about that whole you're bad at your job thing, and I completely take it back. It was...
Grapefruit and vanilla scented candles.
Damn.
All right, show off. I'll see your scented candles and I'll raise you this. Handwritten note. Video on AT Stony Creek. Maybe AT's the initials of the munitions expert?
Stony Creek's in Virginia.
To a theater in Blacksburg. 3:15 matinee of Elmo the movie.
Oh,
so
shit.
far, our terrorist is female, college educated, no kids, based in Brooklyn.
There's our reporter.
Reporter? I thought you said this was an inactive mission.
And that must be her source.
Just for training.
How long before facial recognition can pinpoint the name of the new guy?
You didn't know what they were doing.
Dude
You
used
just
his
helped them
credit
out.
card to buy that tub of popcorn.
You've earned it.
I guess she was gonna try. She thought it was a test, so she was trying really hard to get on like the good graces and stuff because she's been, you know, dealing with the bullshit. So makes sense why she would try really hard to get everything set.
I thought I was a mole, fascist.
Oh wow. So when he moves, it's gonna knock it down. Oh fuck. She's smiling. Nikita's like, oh bro.
You'd enjoy a visit from two hot babes. It's gonna be a lot easier for the black helicopter guys, unless we get that video out in the open. What's it gonna be?
Yeah, she should have uploaded it up. Like they should have uploaded it straight to the internet.
There's no bars.
Yeah.
Jamming everything.
EMP.
Lines are down. All other communication is jammed.
All right, listen up. ROE level is 4. Silencer's on. No need to wake the neighbors.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Don't go out there!
You're gonna die.
You're in there!
Boop, boop, you're moron. They said it was jammed. How'd they call the
Where the
police?
hell did they come from?
I don't know.
Red Bull.
Oh, she did that. Smart. Holy shit.
Telecops are coming out. Arms and hands in the air.
Well, what about you?
The commando boys will be forced to split their team, send a unit to follow the cops. They'll have less guys to attack me with. Don't worry.
Follow the reporter. Level 2 will stay with me.
Nikita knows.
Locals have cleared the house. You think Nikita's still in there?
Does Burghardt have a toothache, or did Percy just cancel him?
No, he's alive. But it could have gone either way.
Tell your men to drop it or I drop them.
She won't hurt me.
Shut up! No!
Damn, Nikita. Oop, you're dead. Oh, she's smart. Grab the rug. Oh my god, hand-to-hand combat. Ooh, shit. Pretty good at choreography on the fights.
The more you try to do this, the more you hurt yourself.
Michael! You have no idea how much pain I can take.
Oh, she just dislocated her shoulder.
I can't remember the last
last time I heard music.
You deserve it, Alex.
With Henry Sampson's arrest, Air America stock has continued to plummet, losing nearly 70% of its
Really?
value overnight.
That's how we're ending it? So she just told the cops and cops just believed her? I guess she had the video. Who do they think she's talking to? It was cool the first time she did this, but now what? How is she getting into that room now? Before she needed extra time to work on the thing, but what's the excuse for her using it now?
Be careful. How's the new gig?
Pretty great, actually. Breaking national story of a drug-running airline made me kind of popular.
What's happening?
Jill, you have to stop digging into this.
Digging into what?
You know what?
Oh, you know.
Oh, what's she doing?
If I need your help, I'll ask.
What's she doing? This isn't a basic hug, is it?
I promise.
What she just do?
Can I quote you on that?
Not really. But if I need your help, I'll ask.
Wow, she knew that she was doing this.
Oh, wait!
You legitimately went... that doesn't seem like a Nikita move, though, to be honest with you. She literally went out of her way to go ask this lady Jill how it was going for her, like just like getting feelings involved, like, you know what I mean? Like she actually cared about the girl. Like that was not at all. That episode was okay. There was some good. There was a lot of good. I want to go with a 7. So the reason I'm going with a 7 is because the ending was kind of anticlimactic for me. I was gonna go with an 8. I was leaning toward an 8 if they were able to stick the landing, but the ending was just kind of, I don't know, it wasn't great. Essentially, once they left the cops and everything, the girl went to the cops, and then we didn't even see any of it play out. We just, like, tell your story. She told the story, and then that was it. Promoted, the end. So I don't know. It wasn't as great of an ending as I would have gone with. I'm not sure what I would have gone with, but I just it's kind of fizzled out at the end. And then, I mean, yeah, it was a good episode, just not as great. Let's go through the episode though. So essentially, we hop through. The one girl decides to get into a fight, essentially, so she can be up against this like two-way glass, so she can see inside of the room, so she can get a hold of what they're looking into. We get the Jill thing where she's trying to report the story. These guys show up, straight up blast this man. And then I thought it was a cool twist that they were blaming it on her, because then they don't have to kill her and the cops can get involved in everything. And then we get into this thing. We're trying to figure out why exactly. So ultimately, the story is this giant corporation was smuggling cocaine? Really? Really? Because the cartel was involved. Giant corporation was smuggling cocaine in like regular flights. I don't know. Don't love that. And we got this whole situation, talking about the story. We go back to essentially this guy and talking about how great the system is, and they're looking for a mole. I thought this was a cool little turn, right? Where they're like looking for a mole, right? And he's like, "Hey man, nobody can break into my thing. I'm the only person that has any access to any of this stuff." And they're like, "That's true." And then they do the whole questioning thing. We get crazy chick who does like her interrogation. Okay, we got the connection with this guy to figure out where exactly he is, where we're gonna meet. How does he figure out the meet? Oh, they turn the phone back on. Okay, I remember. They turn the phone back on. They get there, but it's a giant building, took forever. Then we have this situation, this one-on-one. This one-on-one kind of like gave fed a little bit of details into the Nikita situation. What exactly went down with her? Because he was like, you were supposed to mold her into this thing and you failed, and it was like this kind of like he was kind of using it as a Like don't call me. Don't say I'm a failure or I'm doing poorly when you're the one that failed and we're in this mess because you couldn't mold Nikita, which is your job. Then she pissing her off. But I wouldn't piss her off, man. Don't they call her like the executioner or some shit? Like, hell no. We have this. I thought this was a smart twist where they to get the recruits to work on like to get like they need more eyes on the evidence that they had. So they get the recruits and they're like, oh, it's an op, it's a special op. So you'll be, we just need you to help us find so and so. Thought that was actually cool little twist. The cop situation, the cops looking for her for murder. They fight the cops, essentially, get away. Then we got this scene. We find out what exactly happened. Nikita implanted essentially a surveillance thing in his molar. I wonder if it actually worked, though. Like, if it was actually, because Nikita doesn't need, because if it actually was active and worked, Nikita didn't really need Alex to do everything Alex is doing. Like, Alex didn't need to do that. Like, if the molar actually worked, like if the thing was actually picking up transmission and everything, then Alex didn't need to fight, right? Because they would have said her name and the mold, like, you know what I mean? That's like that might be a mistake. That might be a mistake there, because if it was actually active, then they wouldn't need Alex to do half the shit she's doing, because they're constantly talking to that guy, and he's constantly talking. So yeah, that might be a mistake. I don't know. We figure out that he doesn't show up. Then we break down the thing. They're in hot water, so it's, she was actually trying. They were actually trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean? Like, she needs to get back in the good graces of the academy or wherever we're at. She figures it out. She cracks the code. She realizes, oh shit, it wasn't a test. It wasn't an actual test. I actually just helped these guys essentially find where Nikita is. The Red Bull thing, I actually thought that it was a good directional thing where she places the Red Bull, but we don't see the Red Bull fall. We see the aftermath of the Red Bull falling. They watch the video. The one black kid is like, doesn't trust her. He tries to run away. He gets shot. He gets murdered. They carry him away. Then I was like, wait, how'd the cops come up? And then it turns out, oh shit, she was doing this because he was dealing with the Red Bull thing. So I thought that was a really, really cool back and forth where, like, you saw what was happening there, then you saw the Red Bull, then the cops show up in the other one, but you don't know how the cops got there, and then it comes back and like, oh, the Red Bull thing happened already. That was cool. But yeah, then the last like final minutes is like we get a cool fight. He decides the cops, go with the cops, tell your story. The cops will put it away. The cops will keep you in interrogation for a couple hours. You'll be safe there. She knows about the splitting up of the cars, so she'll have less people to fight. I thought that was a cool twist. Not a twist, but just a cool direction. She whoops her ass. We have some pretty good hand-to-hand combat here. We have what potentially, I'm guessing, is going to turn into a romance story angle. But maybe he's going to play her in the end. I don't know. He got her a boombox and a CD. The other girl got the TV. I don't know what he grabbed. This whole they did their job thing. Then we find out the aftermath of everything, where I guess they were believing the report. She showed the cops the video. Everything came out, and the end essentially. But what's weird is she was like, "We can't just go to the cops, right?" She was saying, "We can't just go to the cops. They own the cops." But she went in the end. She went to the cops, and with the evidence, couldn't we have just gotten the evidence before everything went to hell? Like, you know what I mean? Couldn't we have gotten the evidence? I guess that's what Nikita's plan ultimately was, actually. She just wanted the evidence. She needed the video. I would have just uploaded that bitch to YouTube or the internet and called it a day. And then the reporter girl still alive. I thought maybe she was going to die here, but nope. Nikita, essentially, I felt like she broke her protocol. He went to go ask the girl how her new job is doing and broke all like her she went against what she would normally go. Like, she went against her thing just to wish this girl, like, see how she was doing, and ultimately it could have cost her. It could have cost her. Could have cost her her whole thing, because he put herself out in this whole thing, and then the girl was recording her, and yeah. But yeah, that's my reaction. Like I said, I would give it a 7 just for the cool twists and the action stuff, but could have been way better. Well, not way better. It could have been better. They could have executed some things that I would have done a little bit differently. Just I don't know, just better handling of situations. But in the end, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I was entertained, I was engaged, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Head over to Patreon for the full uncut unedited reaction. You can get episodes early, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.